Hello, 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 everyone. Guess what? It is not Thursday, it is Fun Friday. And as you know, if you don't know, we do have more sessions. We normally here on Thursday, but we are here on Friday. We are here from Tuesday all the way until Saturday now. So this is a new season. So welcome to the new season of the Question Live Show with who? Your host, Verona Willis-Brown. Now, today is Fun Friday. So listen, everyone. If this is your first time tuning in, I want to welcome you. If this is not your first time tuning in, I want to welcome you back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Because tonight it's a record-breaking, history-making on the Question Live Show. I'll tell you why I say that in just a moment as I welcome you here. You see, we believe in empowering each other. We believe in inspiration. We believe in the future. So I oftentimes tell you, if you have a story, a book, work in progress, to come on in, bring it here so we could build together, create together, grow together, but most of all, support each other. And today it is solid proof that we will deposit in our future because the children are our future. So we are in Charles month. Yeah. And this weekend is Mother's Day. And it is as well Mental Awareness Month. So as you can see, three things in one, which is great. So this is why we are going to have a little fun tonight. As you can see, I show you the videos ahead. We are going to have a fun time tonight. Now, if you are watching me and you are seeing me for the very first time, anywhere you are on the screen and you see live somewhere, simply mean you are in the live audience. But because we have rules here, I'll go over them and tell you. 1, 2, 3.5, maybe 4 rules. Yes, simple house rules. 1, if you are looking at me and you're hearing me and you see live anywhere, if you see live on your screen, now I want you to look again and you see the share button and you are going to share. What you are going to share, you are going to share this session because this session, when it's live, is like serving fresh food. It's like just coming out of the oven or off the stove, like your mama's cooking. Yummy. And you want to share fresh food. Absolutely. Now, if you are watching this on the replay, then you're going to hashtag replay. And replay is like getting leftovers. Leftovers. Sometimes leftovers do taste good. And we want to eat and digest and we good to grow. Not good to go, but we good to grow. Exactly. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is grab yourself something to write with, whether it is a pen, a pencil, a crayon, a marker, hey, maybe a piece of feather. But if you grab feather, you need some paint to dip it in, and then you're going to scribble, and write with. And when you do that, you are going to need yourself a notebook or a piece of paper. Now, what am I telling you to write? I am encouraging you to write because here we drop juicy contents and golden nuggets. And I would like for you to write them down. You never know. You see, writing is extracting the thoughts that's in your head that come on a piece of paper. And when they come on a piece of paper, hey, they might just become a book. Just like our guest tonight. You never know. Exactly. So write them down. And if you don't have a notebook, if you don't have a piece of paper, you don't have your pen, your pencil, use your devices. Yes, your devices come with a notepad section in there. You're going to go in there. You're going to type in there. And if you don't want to type in there, this, your thumb, text. You go on your phone, you're going to be texting something to yourself. When you text to yourself, then you will see that those golden nuggets will add up. Yes, they will. So the other rule is grab yourself something to drink. I do have my fancy glass here. Grab yourself something to drink, whether it is water, wine, tea, or juice, maybe soda for some of you, or maybe it is hot, you want to have a popsicle. Whatever it is, I ask you just to put it in the comment section so we can cheer and drink and sip together. See, I don't have my straw, but I will have my straw in a few minutes. The next rule is if you need to use the bathroom, whether it is to the right or to the left, I would ask you to go now. Go to the bathroom, and I hope there is no line. Just go on to the bathroom, use it, and then you're going to come back. When you come back, you are going to have your seat. Your seat is situated, your seat is reserved, just like the seat of life. Your name is stamped on there because on that seat is your gifts, your talents, your expectation, your intentions. That is where your seat lies. It is your destiny. It is your purpose. And because of that, no one can take your purpose away from you. No one can take your gifts and your talents away from you because they are sewn onto your DNA. So you will not hand over your seat. Now, for those of you who don't need to use the bathroom and you have your drink ready, yes, wherever you are tuning in from, whether you have your drink, whatever your drink is, have it ready. And while we wait for those who went to the bathroom, I will welcome those who are in the audience. And while I welcome you, I would ask you if you are ready, then let us know that you are ready. And I see Cheryl in the house. Welcome back, Cheryl. Welcome back. And I see Yasmin is in the house. Yasmin, welcome back. Sabrina is in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see Amina is in the house. Welcome back, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back here. This is what we do. We have our guests. Again, if this is your first time tuning in, I say welcome, and we have special welcome for you. So while I do all that welcome, now, if you are ready, while we wait for those who need to use the bathroom, then we type in the comment section that we are ready. As I be quiet and I wait for our guests. Well, not guest one, but two guests as we welcome them to tonight's episode. There.
Hi.
Look. Welcome, Dr. Jamilla and Lincoln James.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day again.
Listen, audience, let me tell you before we go any further, I want to say, Lincoln, welcome, because tonight you broke the record. You are the youngest guest that we have on this show. So you are a star. You were born to be a star. So you are a star tonight.
I am a star tonight.
So guess what, Lincoln? I have my mic, and and then you're gonna speak in the mic. So you are a star tonight. You know that?
Yes.
Hey, yeah. So Dr. Jamilla, tell us, welcome. How you doing? Truthfully, tell us how you doing.
Truthfully, I'm blessed. Thank you for asking.
Truthfully, I'm great and I'm a million great.
Yes. You are great. So tell us, Dr. Jamilla, where you're tuning in from and a little bit about you and Lincoln as well.
Yes, thank you. So my name is Dr. Jamilla James.
My name's Lincoln Baugh.
And we are in Rochester, New York.
We live on 51 Pale Street.
And we're not supposed to tell our whole address, but that's okay because it shows that he knows where he lives. Thank you so much for having us. We started writing maybe a year or so ago, and we're just so happy to be on your show and have this platform. So thank you for having us.
And made it.
There you go. That's it. You see, exactly. Lincoln know exactly where he lived, and that is good.
Yes, he does. You told
That
everybody.
is excellent. Lincoln, that is excellent. You should know exactly where you live.
Absolutely.
you, you should know exactly where you live. You know that?
Yes.
Very good. Very good. So, Lincoln, I'm going to start with you first because you're so adorable. Oh my goodness. I want to welcome you. You are just the star of the show tonight. And because you are the star of the show, I'm going to ask you, what grade are you in?
Um, fourth grade, PK4.
Now, listen, audience, he's not fourth grade, he's in pre-K 4. Pre-K 4.
I'm in PK4, even though.
Yeah, pre-K 4.
Yeah. I'm in PK4, even though I'm 5 years old.
Right. Oh, you are so smart. You are absolutely a most smartest little boy. You are 5, but you're in pre-K 4. This is amazing. Now, do you know what's the name of your school?
Yes.
What is it?
Pre-K4.
No, the name of your school.
Fourth grade.
I think it's the Charles Carroll Elementary School.
I don't think so.
I do. I think that's what it's called.
I think it's called pre-K.
You're right. It is called pre-K 4. So where he goes to school, they have a big school, and that's where everybody else besides the preschoolers go. And then the preschoolers, which rock out to them. I'm sure some of them are in the audience today. Thank you guys for joining us. They kind of go to school in this little like trailer off to the side, and it's all pre-K. And then they move up to the big school. So he's right. He's in pre-K school.
So he's absolutely right. Lincoln, you are right. You're in pre-K school. Do you have a favorite teacher?
Yes.
Oh, what's the name of your teacher?
Miss Musa and Miss Queen.
I hope she's watching you.
Yes.
Lincoln, now you see, I have my drink, and inside of my drink is my glass is water. You see, I believe in miracles, so I like to have water because Jesus turned water into something. So I like to have my water. You have your water too?
Yeah, mine is not actually water. Mine is actually juice. And my mom's is actually coffee.
Yes, it is.
But you see, look what I did tonight. I bought a bag of straws of many, many colors. And I'm going to let you pick and tell me what color I should use tonight. What color should I use for my drink?
I don't know because I have a lot of flavor because my favorite color is only blue or red. I'm going to pick blue.
Blue. I like blue. Yes. Ta-da. So we're going to have blue straw because Lincoln picked blue. I like blue. You know what blue is? Blue is the sky.
Yeah. And also the water that you drink. And that's
also the water.
And that's the background.
Yep. Yes, you are. I told you you were the star because I was going to say your background, but you're so smarter than I am that you said your background. Yes. So we are going to use blue. You see, they say blue is for beautiful. Tell me what blue or B stand. What letter is blue? What letter does blue start with?
B.
B. So can you give me another word that start with B?
Blueberry.
Ah! And I love blueberry. Do you love blueberries?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Blue, guess what? Let me tell you. Do you know that blueberry is good for your brain?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you're so smart. Do you eat a lot of blueberries?
Yeah. I, I have blueberries every day on Fun Friday.
See, I love blue. I have blueberries every day too. Maybe that's why we're so smart. Don't you think?
Blueberry lemonade. I didn't have that one before, but I do eat a lot of them.
Blueberry
I have a lot
lemonade?
of blueberry, but not blue. No, I only eat
Hmm.
real blueberry. But I do
Real
have blueberry.
blueberries.
Yeah, but I know. Wait, did you ever have blueberry smoothies?
Ah, I have blueberry smoothie almost every day.
But
Yes.
you only
Go ahead.
you
Do you make blueberry smoothie?
no, do you eat on each day of 2 days like this, like 2 days on each one Friday, like
2 days.
Sunday.
2 days you have two blueberry? 2 days?
No, but do you do that every fun Friday?
It's Fun Friday. So because it's Fun Friday, we are going to have fun. And you have blueberries. I like blueberry. B is for blueberry. That's a big word. You know that's a big word?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very big word. So guess what, Lincoln? Now I see that you have a book. I saw your picture on the book.
The book that we wrote.
Yeah.
Did you help mommy write that book?
Yes.
Oh, do you like writing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what did you write in the book?
Because I get to write it with my mom.
Yeah, see, you love your mom so much that you worked with mom and you wrote three, not one book, but three books. Congratulations.
I I made I made I made each book in one day, but I made each book in one day. It doesn't take that long.
It doesn't.
Because we only need 1 day to finish.
No, audience, did you hear that? It doesn't take that long. It can happen in one day.
Yep.
Tell them again, Lincoln. Tell them again how many days can it take. Tell them again.
So,
One day.
1 day. Absolutely. I told you are the star tonight. I told you that you are the star. You know that you are so smart.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
And
didn't
that's why,
know.
and that's why it could take you 1 day.
Yes.
All we need is just 1 day.
Yes.
only is one.
1 day to have a smoothie, 1 day to have blueberries, 1 day to write a book with our mom, 1 day. And I love you for that. 1 day.
And I did it. I did all that stuff with teamwork with my mom.
Oh,
Oh, mom must be so proud, but we gonna talk to mom soon. High five from over here. Let me get high five. Yay! Yes, we give high five. That's called virtual high five.
Even though we're not together, we can still do a high five. Even though we can't have a high five to the
through the
Yeah,
screen.
high five to the screen.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's called virtual high five
virtual high five.
Virtual high
because
five.
it's virtual, so you're not next to me to give me high five.
Yeah, even though these webpages are almost touching each other.
Right, we
Look,
almost touching. You see,
look,
look.
look, I can
Yeah,
see.
we almost touching each other. We're that close. Look at that. We're that close.
We go that way. She's on that way.
Yeah. So Lincoln, tell us what is it that you like to do when you're not in school?
Um, I like to play games with my mom because we have a lot of board games, and we also play Who Has the Card, and
Who has the card?
with a person on it.
Oh, guess who?
Yeah,
Guess who?
When you slide down the slide, then you go way back to the one you already went to.
Shoots and ladders.
Shoot and ladder.
Shoot a ladder. Oh, you play shoot a ladder? Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Guess what? When I was a little girl, I used to play that too. I think I'm gonna get me a game tomorrow.
Maybe when you get here, we can also play shoot and ladders together.
Yay! I would love that. I would love that we play shoot and ladder, but it seems like you are an expert on this. Are you an expert
Yeah.
in shoot and ladder?
Yeah. Because I played it like 60 times. I played like
No way. You played shoot and ladder 60 times?
Yep.
Oh.
Yes. How much do you play shoots and ladders?
All right, so guess what's going to happen? I am going to get my shoots and ladder. I'm going to call you up, and we are going to play together.
Virtual shoots and ladders.
Okay. Do that the 3 persons, and I get the brown guy.
Listen, and guess what, Lincoln? We're going to be ready for that. But guess what? Somebody told me that you went fishing. Yeah. Somebody told me that you went fishing. Do you like fishing?
Yeah.
Well, I see. Let me tell you, who went fishing with you?
Well, Uncle, the guy that's with
It was just me and
you.
What's her name?
You and
Ayana.
Ayana
tell us how to
and
fish.
her
friend.
Her friend.
And the babies.
And the baby. And also they forgot some stuff.
Oh, well, let me tell you, I found a video, and look at this video, Lincoln.
You got this, Lincoln. You got this. Oh, he took a big bite. Come on, Lincoln, you got it. You got it, baby. Get him, Lincoln. Get it, Lincoln. Yeah, we did it. Yay. Can you call your dad?
Very awesome. That was a big.
That was so awesome. Oh my God. Oh my God. You caught a fish.
Yeah, I was sending the line.
You were like, no. You're like, no, please don't get me. Oh no. Oh, so what did you do with that fish?
Well, we treated it as a pet, but it had some help, but now it's gone.
It's gone?
Yeah.
It went back to the water?
No.
Where is it?
Its spirit's gone. And went to another fish's spirit.
What? Wow.
He didn't make it.
Because the hook got stuck in his mouth.
Ooh, the hook caught him in his mouth?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So you like to go fishing, huh? So I think when we don't do shoots and ladder, we are gonna go fishing too.
Yeah.
All right.
See who can catch the most fish.
See, I've never been fishing, and I always want to go fishing. So now I think I have a fishing buddy.
Yeah, we can buy you one.
We are going to do this, Lincoln. We are going to do this. I'm telling you, we are going to do this because your future is bright.
Hi, Justice.
Your future is Justice. Yes, Justice. Lincoln is saying hi. So your future is very bright. Now, do you have a friend in your class that you want to say hi to?
Yes. Lewis is our best friend, but sometimes he be mean to me. Being him in the waist and he cries. He cries all the time. And he cries so much.
He cry a lot? Maybe he's sad. You think he's sad?
Hi, Derek. Hi, Ethan.
Yeah, because when somebody cry, they cry maybe because they're happy or maybe they're sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is it that you like to do in your class?
Well, we go playing, and I like that part. And also, I love the eating because I have Lunchables.
Oh my! I think I'm gonna come to
I
your class.
say Justice.
I think one day I want to come to your school and we are going to have fun in your school
I
too.
just
Yeah.
So, is
It's
that her?
great having you here.
Thank you.
thank you for having me. We will be
Yo,
right back. It sounds like someone's calling us.
No, okay, we're here. It was cousin.
It's cousin Tweety.
Hmm. Hi, cousin. We love
Hi,
you.
hi, cousin Tweety. Love you, and we'll
We're live.
we'll
We're live.
we're on the
We're
middle
live.
of life.
Yeah.
We can't see anyone in the
Right. We
background
can't.
except us.
You did such a great job.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I am so proud of you. Mwah!
Thank you.
Yes, you are so smart. Always remember that you are smart.
Okay, I will.
And you know what? I saw a book with your picture on it, and it says affirmation. And affirmation, I'm going to let mom talk about affirmation because I want you to keep on saying your affirmation because you are so smart. And one of them would be, I am smart.
Okay,
Yes, I am smart.
I am smart. Thank you.
Yes. So thank you again. You have done so beautifully. And now I'm going to speak to mom and hear all about mom experience in working with you. This is a great theme. Oh my goodness. So Dr. Jamilla. Oh, well, the mic is for Lincoln, so you can talk by yourself. The mic is only for Lincoln.
He's great. I'm blessed.
Oh my goodness. So you have done 3 books with Lincoln.
Yes. So we got together. It was around almost Christmas time. He was about 3 years old. And Lincoln came to me and said, Mommy, can you teach me how to make money? And I said, What? Make money for what? Like, does he know that, like, what money is? And I said, Well, why do you want to do that? And he told me why. It was interesting. He said, Well, I want to do what adults do. I want to take trips. I want to buy you things. This is a 3 year old. You know, he was turning 4 because it was almost Christmas time, I remember. But, you know, he really expressed a desire to help other kids and, you know, just to be a light for others. He's a very helpful person. He's always looking to help somebody else. So we decided to form an LLC. It's called Learning with Lincoln LLC. And the mission of Learning with Lincoln, where the books and the songs and the show and everything that we're trying to do, that we're going to achieve, it all comes from a desire to help eradicate childhood suicide and harmful behaviors in youth, right? Because if we can give the youth an opportunity to learn who they are through the journey of self-expression, build their confidence, take away some of that screen time if that's unguided, then they will be able to see how special they really are, that we're bigger than our bodies, you know, that our energy never dies. And so we started writing books. We were living with Uncle Ron. We were living in Connecticut and, you know, on 2 acres of land. And my brother has this beautiful garden. Shout out to you, Ron. And so we got out there and just started planting vegetables and all types of tomatoes and cucumbers and peppers and spinach and things of that nature. And we documented it. We just took pictures and he had a really awesome time, you know, going out there in the dirt, doing farmer things, you know, and it was excellent. He wanted to water. He wanted to, throw the fruit in the bucket and keep it for compost and all types of things like that. So when I saw that he was expressing this desire to really dig his feet in, dig his toes in, I started writing this book. And it was really because I wanted him to see that there's other options besides basketball and football and the typical things that melanin dominant youth are kind of pushed into at early ages. Rap star lifestyle might not make it. So, I just figured, this farming thing, it's really special. And so the fact that he kind of had a love for it and a love for just flowers and nature, just being out there, he's a real nature boy. So I wrote this book with his inspiration, Lincoln's Little Veggie Garden, and just kind of documenting the summer that we spent with Ron, and the progress that we made and growing our own food and using it to make dinner, like not needing anything else besides what we did.
Organic.
It was amazing. And so then as he got a little older, I started to write with him. He would, take on artistic, he would just sit around and do painting and all types of, creative stuff that we would leave him with. And he saw me writing and said that he wanted to join in. And I said, okay, well, we're working on confidence. We got to start with you first. Got to start with us. So we started with this affirmations. And we know there's a lot of folks who, will say that they're about prayer life and that they're supposed to be prayer and meditation always, but they don't really understand that meditation is just sitting and listening. The prayer is the talking part and the meditation is the listening part. Many times I'd be at church.
Say it again.
Yeah, meditation is the listening, it's the after. So, you go up to the kneeler, you go pray. I'd be up there for like 2 hours because after I'm praying, I'm waiting to hear back.
Right.
I feel the energy. And I remember getting up and being like, feeling like I was getting yoked off, like I was at theater at the Apollo, but the meditation part is important. And so in this book, Lincoln's little book of affirmations and prayers, we talk about the similarities of the two. Instead of dividing like black and white created to divide, we use these terms and we give the directions. And so in the book, it'll have like an example. When you're praying or when you're saying these affirmations, look in the mirror, make eye contact with yourself, and know that you are saying a positive thing to yourself. If you have someone that you can look at, like a family member, look at them and say it, do it together. But have peace in your heart and love in your mind. And so say these affirmations. A, what's something about the letter A that you can say about you? Lincoln is
awesome.
Awesome. B, Lincoln is
Amazing.
B,
Cool.
B, blueberry. So
Lincoln is bold.
Brave.
Lincoln is brave.
Lincoln is a boy.
Lincoln is a boy.
B. So
blueberry. We're going to stick with blueberry.
Awesome.
Okay, back to A. So doing these affirmations and just putting them on those little blocks. I know I was born in 83. So we had those little blocks. And
yes. With the ABCs.
That had the letters. Yes. And so you just get old building blocks, little wooden blocks. And so I wanted to use those as kind of like the illustration because of where he was in his development stages, just kind of putting letters together and stringing along sounds and things of that nature. So we put that together with the affirmations, just speaking positivity to yourself, allowing positivity in your ear gate only. And then we also had the second part of the book consist of prayers for waking, prayers for brushing teeth, prayers for grandparents, all types of prayers. And so this, that book is not printed or published, and neither is the first one. But the third one that we did mostly together, it was really led by him. He said, "Mom, can we take a walk?" And he had been asking for a little while. And I was in a funk, at the time. I told him, I said, I got writer's block. Mommy's got writer's block. And he said, well, Mommy, can we take a walk? And I'm like, all right, sure. And my, my higher self is saying this is for a reason. So I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
You know, if
Yes.
I'm pushing that a child shall lead them, I have to be led by my child. You want to go?
Yes.
Or do you want to stay?
Stay.
Okay, slip straight then. All right, and so as I'm being led, we go outside. It had just rained, and what do
Wow.
we see on the ground?
Garbage?
Garbage outside of our house.
No.
Okay, what did we see outside of our house?
We saw
What color
little,
flowers?
pink and purple.
Pink and purple flowers, and they're
Pink
gorgeous.
and purple flowers.
We didn't know where it came from.
Right, we had no idea where it came from.
Then we walked to the store, then walked back. Then it was a tree in front of a house.
Yes, so he just cut the entire 30-page story into 2 paragraphs, but literally the tree that the flower came from was like a little bit to the left. We just didn't notice it because when we came out, it had just got done raining. We were just focused on the ground and, you know, not wanting to step in puddles.
Because we saw it on the ground.
We saw it on the ground, so we assumed it came from the ground.
And we were thinking it came from bush because bushes are on the ground.
Yes, bushes are on the ground.
Wow.
And bushes have flowers. And so what did you say? You said follow
The flower trail.
the flower trail, and off we went. And we ran into, who did we see along the way?
We saw
The guy with the truck with the mail.
the mailman.
The mailman.
Mailman.
And
Absolutely.
then we saw a couple of
Wild dog and the vicious and wild.
vicious and wild dogs. He's literally quoting the pages from the book.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because, you know, literally after we got back from the walk, we noticed the trashy little green spot. And we're like, this can't be where the flower came from, but we can't leave it like this.
Right.
You know, so what did we do? We went home and we got some.
My claw.
Yep, his claw. You want to grab your claw so they can see it?
Yep.
The claw that you use to clean. We grabbed some bags. We grabbed some gloves. We grabbed his little claw and we went back to this space.
Oh, wow.
Hey, the
It's
back.
blue, so it's not going to show.
Oh, and it's
That's
very
blue.
strong.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yes. and then we came back and cleaned that spot in like an hour. And this was on Superintendent's Day or something like that. They had the day off from school.
Uh-huh.
So we came back after we cleaned, and I said, well, Lincoln, tell me what we did. And as he told me, I put the pages together and I started rhyming the words. And so I literally used what he said, I rhymed it and put it on the page. So
Voila.
we had a great time doing it. And we're probably going to do it more. That's awesome.
It goes with it because this is green and my green screen's green.
Your green screen is green.
This barely blends in. Barely.
Barely.
Lincoln, you are so awesome that you look at the flowers and you follow the trail, and then now you are an author. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It means that
You're a published author.
I will.
Oh, we're not published yet.
Well,
On our way. That's the goal. Before he goes to kindergarten, we want him to be a published author. Absolutely.
Yeah, but you are an author. Do you know what an author is?
You know what an author is? What's an author?
An author is the guy that draws the pages.
Illustrator.
You know what?
Very cool.
You are.
Illustrator. Like sword.
Yes. You see, exactly. An author is someone that have the pages, the book, and is ready to go. And then when you become a published author, then guess what's going to happen to your name? Your name going to be all over the world.
That's awesome, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to read the book?
Yeah.
You got the book to read?
Yes, I'm in my
Ooh, audience, would you love for Lincoln to read us the book? Because I would love for you to read the book to us. Yes.
Let's find the real book.
Okay.
You got the book? Let me see the book.
Well, we have it on our phone.
Okay,
Digital.
so he's going to read from the
If
phone.
we can't find the real book, we have to use the
The
one
wheel
on
book? You got a wheel book?
the phone. Yeah, we have one on
Which one of the book you are going to be reading?
Which one are we reading?
The Follow the Flower Trail.
Follow the flower trail.
Yeah, because I don't think we've heard of it before.
All right. Go ahead and turn the pages. Let me sit back and let you read on. Go ahead.
Mommy,
Okay. So one day,
when
Lincoln and Mommy
Lincoln
decided to.
go for a walk.
Yes.
The sun was shining, the grass was green.
Yes.
They
They
had
noticed a flower they had never seen. By the light of the sun, though the rain had begun, they went to find out where the flower came from. Along the way and past the tracks, they saw more flowers.
but none of them matched.
They looked left, right, and left before crossing the street, but missed the big puddle they splashed with their feet. Gave the mailman a note, took a picture and smiled, saw a couple of dogs. They were vicious and wild. Walked under a bridge, and on the other side was no place for a flower to hide. It was lined with garbage and littered with trash. We can clean this place real fast. Mommy said, you use your
La,
and I'll get some bags and gloves. We'll clean this mess. It's nature's test and show this block some love. We filled 5 bags and one for good measure.
it makes 6.
The time spent together, we value and treasure.
And we forgot to say the most.
Not yet. Back home, the answer to our question, it wasn't very hard. The dark pink flowers adorn the tree that is in our front yard. Thank you.
Oh my God. Oh, wow.
I feel so happy.
Lincoln, I told you are the star. I told you today you are the star of this show.
Let's show.
Thank you.
Yes. You see, you just read an entire book. You wrote the book, you read the book, and guess what's going to happen? When you publish a book, then you're going to go different places to read this book. Do you know that?
Yes.
Yes. So many people are going to ask you to read for them.
I think the languages can go on and on forever.
Your name going to go on forever. Forever and forever. Your name going to know, they're going to know your name. All the students in your class, in your school, they're going to know your name. They're going to see your pictures on all these books. And they're going to say, oh, that is Lincoln. Yes. How does that make you feel?
Happy.
Happy. What letter does happy start with?
H.
Yay! Oh my God. Yes. So when you get to love, you see, you had an intention. You wanted to make money. You want to do good for mommy. You want to repay mommy. You love your mommy so much that at 3 years old, you saw something. And you know what is a vision?
No.
A vision is where you see far. A vision is where you see something clear. So you saw the path. You saw the trail. You see, you saw the flower trail, but you saw the money trail as well.
Capricorn.
Yeah, a money trail.
A
So
money
you saw money trail, yeah.
Buy a money trail.
Well, you saw it in your head. You saw it already. You
Yeah.
saw the money trail. So that's the reason why you said to mommy, you want to make money.
Thank.
Yeah. So because you didn't see it yet, you saw it somewhere, maybe while you were sleeping, while you were having a big dream. Maybe you had a big dream about mommy. Maybe you have a big dream about money, and you told mommy that you want to make money.
Mhm.
What letter does money start with?
M.
M. Absolutely. See how amazing you are? Yes, you are so amazing.
I can do math. I can do math too.
You said what?
I can do math too.
You can do math?
Yeah, math.
What? Oh, I know. You know why I know? Because when mommy say 5 and you say 1, you said
6.
Right.
uh-huh.
And that's another 100 plus 100 plus 100. 300.
You can count to 100?
Yeah.
You can add up 1 plus 1 is what?
3.
1 plus 1?
1, 1, 1 plus 1 is what?
2.
3 plus 3 is what?
6.
4 plus 4 is what?
8.
5 plus 5 is what?
10.
Oh, you see, all right. So because, all right, 6 plus 6 is what?
12.
See, let me check my calculator to make sure. 7 plus 7 is what?
14.
Lincoln,
Right? Lewis?
I am checking my calculator to make sure because you seem so smart right now. I'm going to ask you another number. 8 plus 8.
8 plus 8, 16.
9 plus 9.
9. 9 plus 9
You
is...
got it.
I think I know 15.
No, you got it. 9 plus 9. You know what it is.
9 plus 9 is almost 10 plus 10, but...
Yeah, 9 plus 9.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not 15.
Right. So what could it possibly be? Take your time.
Take your time. Don't worry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18.
Oh, you are a genius. 10 plus 10 is what? What is 10 plus 10?
20.
You are a genius. You know that? And never let nobody tell you no different. You are a genius.
Thank you.
Yes. So 10 plus 10 is my 10 fingers and your 10 fingers. That equal 20 fingers. Brilliant. Brilliant. See, do you know that your mom is a doctor?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So brilliant, brilliance, brilliancy. What letter does brilliance start with?
Brilliance.
What
B.
letter does brilliance start with? Brilliant.
B.
B. B for brilliance. B for bright. B for beautiful. What other B word can you tell me?
Blueberry.
I was waiting.
Typical. I love it. I got your blueberry right here.
I was waiting. And banana.
Mm-hmm.
Banana.
And bedtime.
And bedtime.
It's not my bedtime yet.
What time is your bedtime?
What time is your bedtime? Do you know?
I think I forgot.
At 9?
9:15.
Oh. Really? Since when? Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. He said 9:15. He tried to barter. This boy's been a barterer since he's been a little kid. Like, he was born when Trump was in office, and all he know how to do is make a deal. Okay? This kid will make a deal. Well, what about this? And can I get more time? And so we barter over here, you know? Like, get a lot of push-ups. People will see us in the middle of the street and he'll be doing push-ups. That's because he wants something from this store. He didn't bring his own money. And we're talking about responsibility. He's only 5. He can have whatever he needs. But what he wants, he needs to understand the world's not just going to give it to you. So what are you going to do for for it, you know, and
Buy
so
it.
buy it. Yeah, but you didn't bring your
Buy
money, so
it.
you had to make him work for it. So he gave me, you know, pushed out about 10 push-ups and about 10
Yeah.
squats, you know,
Yes.
because anything to make him stronger and him more confident in himself to know that he can conquer things. We had our first event for Learning with Lincoln, I think last Saturday. And what kind of event did we have?
We have kite event.
Yes, we taught youth how to fly kites. Most of them who came already knew what they were doing, but we had a great time having, you know, melanin youth outside, right, having our first event. And it was at Genesee Valley Park in Rochester, New York. And we had snacks. Shout out to Easton's mom for bringing snacks and Auntie Rosemary for coming by.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
And Miss Dom came with Justice, and it was such a great time. We really love getting together and doing something screen together. You know, the Learning with Lincoln concept is really about bringing the youth and the caregiver together in an activity that strengthens them both. I used to work in New Jersey for a program called Start Strong, and we serviced youth ages 3.5 to like 7, 8 years old. And what we found after like 18 months of this startup program was that the youth are who they are because of their parents. At that age, they really learn everything at home. And so you really have an opportunity here, blank canvases they are, to do what you can to make the most of it. You know, I had kids that would, you know, using curse words, 4 or 5 years old, you know, and using them the right way too now. Okay. But that's because they saw it somewhere. So you can't really you can't blame them. And so we learned that if you want to change the behavior of the youth, you have to have all the caregivers that are involved in this child's life all at the same table. They all got to be on the same page, or else what happens is, you know, youth, they get very good at splitting, you know, and if they have the opportunity, they will. So when I was at Start Strong, I learned the curriculum for emotion-based and wellness and things of that nature. And I wanted to put that into what we're doing. And so everything that we're doing is to increase the overall emotional wellness of the youth, to increase their confidence and to help them to be better able to express themselves in a more balanced way. And so when you have that and they know who they are and they're confident in who they are on the molecular level, you know, then nothing's going to stop them. And when they come to an opportunity, when they're angry, what can you do when you're angry so you can calm down?
Take a deep big breath.
Oh, yeah, we don't want to hyperventilate. we just want to take a deep breath so we can reset ourselves. You know, sometimes Lincoln and I, more battery power, going out to the sun. Good. What else do we do to ground ourselves when we go outside and put our feet where?
In the dirt.
In the dirt.
Yay!
That's, you know, something that we've done, you know, just to show him that we can change our environment to change our mood. We'll go outside and just you know, get a fresh breeze. We live in the Rock, so it's pretty cold most of the year. There's only a couple of seasons here: winter, summer, and construction. So when we go outside, you know, it can be noisy from time to time, but you put your feet in the dirt and connect with nature, and it just brings you this calming sensation all over. So we're really trying to practice what we preach, and then we're putting it into the books so that other youth can vibe with us and get on this wave of, you know, self-empowerment journey as a youth. It's okay to look for who you are even at that age, because I believe that the children are able. I know that they can do it. They can. They absolutely can. So I've got high expectations for our youth all across the world, just like I have them for my son. And we're just happy to be able to share this with everybody. And thank you again for having us here so that we can do that. Thank you very much.
And you know what? And I want to stop and celebrate. I want to stop and celebrate you. I want to stop and celebrate you for what you are doing and for what you are depositing in Lincoln as well as the other youth. Because the youth are our future.
Yep.
They are our future. And if we don't deposit in them, where are their future?
You can't complain
about it. We have a responsibility as adults.
Absolutely.
To deposit in them. And the more we deposit in them, the more positivity we deposit in them, is the better their future will be and brighter their future will be. I'm just sitting there amazed by Lincoln is 4. and he's holding down like this whole conversation going on. I am impressed. I am so happy. I am so joyful. I mean, I am so in awe just watching Lincoln at 4 holding this whole interview. Because he's just having an interview going on,
Yeah.
and he's talking, and that's one, and he is the writer of 3 books. I mean, three books.
Well, yeah, 2 books and the inspiration for another. But yes, he was an integral
Inspiration
part
for another,
of
so
the
he's a
creative process.
contributor for the other one. Listen, audience, let me tell you, you have to look out for these books. Please be on the lookout for these books. This is May. We are in May. In the next couple of months, I am telling you right now,
Yes.
in the next couple of months, please look out for these books, and you won't miss them because Lincoln's face is going to be on them. Lincoln, your face is going to be on those books. How do you?
Fine.
No, how do you feel? She said.
So happy.
Yes, you feel happy that your face. I mean, your entire pictures. I mean, just you right there, gonna be on those books. So anyone who is watching you now, when those books come out and published, they're going to remember you. We are going to remember you because we're going to say, yes, that is little Lincoln that was talking about all the flower trail and all that you can do things in one day.
Sure.
And I like that concept. You know why I like that concept, Lincoln? Because we only have one day. And each day that we have, we must make use of it. We must create some stuff. So what did you do in school today? What you did in school today?
Well, we made some Mother's Day cards, and I have it today. And my mom suddenly didn't know which one to love the most, and I said you can put out them and hang out them even more because you like them so much. Because my mom didn't know which one to pick.
They're beautiful. 3 different cards, and they were so gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. So Mother's Day is coming up. Mother's Day is coming up. You got the best mom in the world. Do you agree?
Thank you.
I believe you got the best mom in the whole wide world.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no matter what,
Guess
you
you
got
got
the best mom ever. And because you got the best mom ever, Mother's Day is coming up. And let's see, you might want to surprise mom for Mother's Day. Are you planning a surprise? If you plan to surprise your kid, tell us what it is. But are you planning to surprise mom?
Yeah, I'm to surprise mom with something. And we're gonna make something again, I think.
I know you're going to make something. You know why? Because I believe in you. I believe that you said that we can do something in one day. So I believe that you're going to make something for your mother for Mother's Day that we don't know because it's going to be a surprise.
So that being with my dad, we're gonna make some. That's why I have to be with dad to make something.
Oh, so you could surprise me. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. When you go over, you'll surprise me with more stuff. Thank you so much for what you did give me today. Thank you.
Oh wow. This is amazing. This is so amazing. So Lincoln, do you want to say something to your class? Because we are about to close. And do you want to say something to your teacher or to your classmate, to your friend? Do you have a best friend you want to say something to? You want to give a shout out? What you want to say?
Think kind and never give up.
Oh, that's so sweet. Never give up and be kind. That's very cool.
Listen, audience, whether you are watching this on live or on replay, you heard it from a babe's mouth. How old are you again, Lincoln?
How old are you?
5.
5. Lincoln is 5, like 5 little fingers on my hand, 5 little fingers on my hand, 5 little toes on my feet. 5. He is 5, and he just made a statement. A statement so powerful that most of the time adults don't make this kind of statement.
That's true.
So we want to encourage you as you listen and as you watch. Please share this live. Please, if you don't share nothing, please share this live, because the message that just came from this babe mouth: don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up. No matter what you are doing, when you start somewhere, if you reach half the way, don't give up. You might get tired. Just pause and rest, but don't give up. Lincoln, that is the most powerful statement there is from you and from anyone. I am going to take that message for myself, because that is the most powerful statement. Do you know you are powerful?
Yes.
Yes, you are powerful. So you got muscles, you're powerful.
Yes,
Let's see your muscles. Let's see.
Yeah.
And also we have strong in one of our songs.
In one of our songs?
Yeah.
Oh, he's quoting a lyric from one of our songs. We've written a couple of songs because we intend to create a couple of Grammy-winning albums with youth-focused and centered music, not just adult music sung by kids like some of the other things. We have a song called When You See Police, because we're really trying to foster a better relationship between our youth and the police.
Yes.
That was actually co-written by police officers from the City of Rochester Police Force, a couple of lieutenants in their community department. They helped us write the song, and we definitely want to put it out there. We have another song called Face Rag, and it teaches kids how to use a separate washcloth to wipe their face. Yes, but that's very important. And then I just wrote a song called Don't Talk Back, and it's about not talking back to your elders.
My mom's gonna sing it because I forgot.
No, I'm not singing it, but we're looking. Yeah, there you go. Don't talk back to your mother. Don't talk back to your daddy. Don't talk back to your daddy. And your grandma and your grandpa and your grandma and your grandma and your uncle and your auntie.
Oh, Lincoln, you love to sing?
Fun.
And that, I stressed this before, that when we are teaching children something, I grew up learning things in a singing format. And it's easier for them to gravitate to that message when you are giving them a rhythm, because music is a universal language. So when we go with a universal language, when we go to that with a solid language, they gravitate to that more. So I am so looking forward for this album. I'm so looking forward for these songs, because when you have these songs, children are everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Children are everywhere, whether they're your biological children or not. Children are everywhere. So why not put this thing where we stimulate their brain, because music literally stimulates your brain.
Absolutely.
So why not stimulate their brain now? At age 5.
Mm-hmm.
At age 5, if
they're
you start,
they're sponges, yeah.
Teach them now that when they get older, they cannot depart from this teaching.
Yes.
I strongly believe that you teach a child as young as the womb.
Oh, yeah.
I strongly believe that. I hold on to that teaching, that once a child is in your womb, start teaching them, start singing to them, start reading to them, start just playing music around them, do all these positive things from the womb. That when they're born, they got already their brain is already familiarized with what you are teaching them.
Yes. Yeah.
So at age 5 right now, I'm looking at Lincoln at age 5 right now. This is not something that he get up just now and he learning these things. These are things that you are depositing him from birth.
Mm-hmm. Ongoing.
So it is ongoing thing, it's an ongoing teaching, it's an ongoing learning. And I oftentimes says that we are teachers and we are students in this life.
Mhm.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I just sat here and I could learn as much as I can from little Lincoln right here.
Yes, yes, and that's exactly why we named it Learning with Link because you said that you've never gone fishing. I was this year when I went fishing. I'm learning everything along with him, and learning that I have a softer side that I didn't know because of him, knowing that I have a protective side that I didn't know because of him, learning my strengths and that I have no limits because of what I see in my son, and we
Yes,
can all learn from our children. That's
yes,
why we brought them here. We can learn from other people's children, and
yes,
we are here to help guide them, back to source and
yes,
to ensure that the mission that his soul, which is bigger than him, came to do, does what he wants. I'm
yes.
not saying he gets to, oh, you tired? Oh, excuse me.
That's okay, baby. We are
It's
about to
a
close.
big one. So yeah, just trying to ensure that our youth get better than what we did. There's a lot of people out there that are saying, "Oh, these kids are spoiled. It's watered down parenting," was the term that I heard, and I said, "So gentle parenting is watered down? Should we continue to use the trauma tactics that were used on us? No. Once you know better, you do better. That's
Yes,
just it." And definitely, thank you. I am attempting to give him the freedom to learn.
yes, I
I
appreciate you.
just,
Yes,
as long as you can make sure that the area is safe, let them explore. They learn the most by just being, and that's what we are failing. And maybe let me not say failing. What we are
I think
striving to
failing
do
is the
more of
right
and be
word.
more. Well, I just meant that
And
we are human beings and we have a hard time just being. As a culture, as a people, we have a hard time just accepting to just be. And we always have to try to find validation through our actions and through what we can do to serve other people. And it's like, how about we just be? And I'm trying to explain to him, my love, excuse yourself. You can go. Say bye-bye, everybody. Say I'm tired. Go, go, go.
Thank
Wherever
you
you
so
are.
much, Lincoln. You have done marvelous.
Thank you. So sit right there. Yeah, and just to teach him that whether
Yes,
he gets all A's or whether he struggles, whether he joins a team or just wants to do his own thing,
yes,
whether he wants to go play with the other kids or just read a book at home. I love you. You don't have to do a thing to earn that love,
yes,
and you can never take it away because you didn't do anything to earn it. Just
yes.
being, you got this. So I just want him to always be comfortable enough to come and talk to me about anything and just be, and be okay with just being. And if I've done that, then I feel pretty good about myself at the end of the day.
That right there defines success. That right there. And I would encourage those of you who are listening, those of you who are watching, parents out there, let your children be children.
Hmm.
Let them be. Let them be. And I like that. Just be. Just be yourself. Just be. Education is one thing, but education is not only one thing. Let me say that it's not only one thing where you're in the classroom.
Hmm.
Education is a total, in total, is a whole. Just
Hmm.
the way you are teaching them to come outside, bare feet, touch the grass, touch the ground, let the grass tinkle between your toes, feel the bark on the trees, look
Yes.
at the leaves, and just touch it and see now. He wrote a book. He gave you the story because he saw different flowers. Oh, they're different colors. They didn't match. They all these things. But if you're only teaching them in the classroom, oh, hey, I used to get A, I used to get B, I used to get 100. That is not enough.
That's not.
It is not enough for them to evolve into their authentic self. It is not enough. You got to teach them both sides of the spectrum. There are two sides to this, the classroom and outside of the classroom. Actually, you can go, the home is the first classroom.
Hmm.
That's it.
Absolutely.
The
Yeah.
home is the first classroom. So when they go outside to the public classroom, you must take them to field trips. Take them to go on the farm. Let
Right.
them see what a pig looks like. Let them see a cow. Let them know that the milk that they're drinking came from a cow. Let them see the dairy farm, the non-dairy farm. Let them see the chicken. Let them see the eggs that came from the chicken. Let them see these things so they can expand their potential.
Absolutely.
Because if they don't expand their potential, they're going to be stagnant.
We on the Learning with Lincoln show, we are also attempting not only to get them into farming and horticulture, things like that, but also to give them exposure to those places where a lot of melanin dominant folks were kind of not afraid to go, but kind of timid to go. Government buildings and museums and things of that nature. You know, we expect that our students at Learning with Lincoln, our participants, they're going to go to the county buildings. They're going to go to the police station. Introduce your child to the police. That's part of our curriculum. We're doing curriculum building on Saturdays. Once we get our website in order and get our curriculum completely finished, I'm looking for writers, illustrators, lovers of children, and just those who overall want the betterment and wellness for the kids. I'm not saying that we're unteachable, that it's over for the adults, but we can really do some good with the kids, right? We can really do some good with them. I'm not saying we're not great, we're great, but these kids, they're amazing, and they've got the chance of a lifetime because they've got us. We didn't have us. They've got us. So we expect that they're going to do much, much better. So we want them to touch on things that we didn't touch on until we were 20 and 30 now. So that way when they are 20, 30, that's not impressive. You know, I have my son separating his laundry and bringing it down to because he has to be able to do these things. No one's going to do them for you. And if they are, that's not impressive. Whenever I cook, he watches, you know, I put him on his little step stool so he can see what I'm doing. I have him
the vegetable
ingredients in and all types of stuff. And mama, the water's boiling and, you know, everything. And it's not because, you know, this is a girl's job or a boy's job, but feeding yourself is essential for everybody. So it's something that you just gotta learn. So that's all very important to us. And again, I just wanted to thank you so much, Verona.
First of all, thank you. First of all, how can people contribute or how can people be involved into Lincoln?
Absolutely. Well, I've got an email. It's learningwithlincolnllc@gmail.com. We have a website, and that's manegedsmm.com. You'll see all the prompts for Learning with Lincoln. If you do get to the website, click on a crown and it'll take you someplace else. If you'd like to contribute, there is also, I believe there's a PayPal. If not, I mean, I've got Cash App, I've got email. Just hit me up. And if you'd like to be a part, we would love to have your support because we've been dreaming this up for about 2-3 years and it's going to be big. And once it's big, you're going to be in the audience. You're either going to be on stage or you're going to be in the audience. So you tell me. We also plan on doing a live action show and traveling from city to city, coast to coast, learning different techniques on how to help youth with their emotional regulation and building their confidence, and then taking what we learn and bringing it to other communities. We just want to vibe together, and I think we're going to have an awesome time doing it. So
I already see the future. I already see where this is going. Hon, because I'm telling you, Lincoln by himself is just like, woo, he's already gone.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's already gone. So guess what going to happen? You are going to be sitting right here right now, but you are going to be gone because I already see y'all just going to like, woo, we over there. We going.
Thank you.
And it is so. I declare your path clear. Just the way you saw the flower trail, I tell you what, I'm telling you, I declare the money trail.
Hallelujah.
I declare the money trail because
we can touch and agree on that.
I agree because I'm going to tell you, sis, because first of all, before you got to the flower trail, Lincoln saw the money trail. He just didn't know how to explain that to you.
That's right.
But when he got to the flower trail, God gave him the eyes of a child to see the flower trail.
Absolutely.
But God already gave him the information, the positive information, like, hey, how can we make money? God already whispered that and told him. So because God already told him, he said it to you. Yeah. But the way to explain that was kind of like maybe too big, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, let's try the flower trail because Guess what? We are all in the garden of life. We are all in God's garden as little flower. And God used
Yes.
the flower to illustrate the trail that you will be on with this little boy.
Mm-hmm.
Your path will be carved out.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
already carved out. It's just that you got to walk through it.
Ashe.
Huh?
Absolutely. And
You
we're
just got to
ready.
walk through it. It's already there.
Ashe, baby.
Yes, I share. You already walk. It's already there. And what happened with us is we got to realize that when our destiny is waiting for us, our purpose is waiting for us. It's not coming to us. We got to go towards it.
Gotta go toward it. Absolutely.
We got
Gotta
to fight for it. We got to go ahead. We got to push towards it because it's over there. It's in the future. It's the next day. It's over there.
right.
So how can you get there? It's not like, hey, hold, just stay right here. I'm coming, girl. I'm coming. No, it's not telling you that.
Mm-hmm.
It is telling you, come and get me. Come and get me. It's just like each step that you make forward, it said, come and get me. Come after me. Come and get me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what your destiny is saying. That's what you and Lincoln destiny is saying. Come and get me.
That's right.
Come and get me. Fight, push, whatever you got to do, but you got to come get me.
Yeah.
And that path is already clear.
Thank you.
That path is already carved out. And at the pace that you and Lincoln going right now, honey, let me tell you, it's going to sit there like, hello. I'm so glad that we made it. I'm so glad that we're together.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole family affair.
Yes, yes. It will be quick, you know. It was a
It's
slow
already
build.
here.
Definitely a slow build, you know, going through
Don't you worry.
school and divorce and, you know, getting our lives back together and being strong. He's literally in my right hand.
Let me tell you, life not going to tell you to go slow or fast, because life is time and time is God, and God is the master for everything. So everything that you've been through and survived, making you who you are right now. Everything that you survive is pushing you even further towards your destiny.
That's right.
Because sometimes we look like, oh, I went through this, or I went through the divorce, or I went down. Oh my God, my husband left me. I had to raise my child. Oh, are we fuss and we fight with all these things? But it's okay. It's okay. Because once you survive, that's all that matters.
That's right.
And when you don't survive, it's because you gave up on your destiny.
That's right.
You gave up on your dreams, you gave up on your talents, you gave up on your potential, you gave up on everything, and you bury all of that in the grave. But I'm here to declare to you that you will not bury anything in the grave.
Yes, I claim that.
Lincoln will not bury anything in the grave.
Yes, ma'am.
Because your purpose gate is wide open, just waving like, I'm over here. Come and get me. Come and get me. I salute you, sister. I salute you. I salute you for what you're doing. I salute you for your accomplishment. I salute you for your strength. I salute you for your courage. I salute you for standing in position with the assignment that was given to you. Honey, let me tell you something. We get assignments and sometimes we run away from them. But I'm telling you, once you accept your assignment, those who are there to help you on the way will be provided for you. They already provided. So
oh yes, yes, it's already here.
He said, provision, let me tell you, provision already made before you even accept the assignment. So we are going to pause tonight episode because we could be here all night.
Yes, thank you so much. You're just a goddess in your own right, and I appreciate you, the hostess with the mostest. Thank you for allowing us to share so graciously. Thank you.
Yes, my pleasure. Give your final word to the audience as we pause for tonight's episode. Give your final word.
Thank you. So I would just like to say thank you so much for coming out, and everybody who streamed, everybody who's going to be sharing this episode of the live question show. We just really appreciate your support and your positive vibrations and your prayers and your meditations on everything that's positive and everything that's joyful from both Lincoln and I. Thank you so very much. Happy Mother's Day. Do you want to say Happy Mother's Day? Come quick.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much.
Hey, you don't want to complain. Hey, this is.
Thank you, Lincoln. It's time for bed. So now you go to your bed. Guess what's going to happen when you go to your bed? You are going to dream bigger. Yes, you are going to dream bigger than what you dreamt last night, because big dreams are waiting for you. Big things are waiting for you. And they can only be accomplished by big dreams. I appreciate you showing up. I oftentimes says that when we show up, we're not showing up for ourselves. We're showing up for our family. We are showing up for our community. And we are showing up most for generations to come. Sis, from my heart to yours, I said, go ahead. Stand in your path. And provision is already made. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I want to thank the audience. You had audience all the way in the UK. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Theta. Thank you, Amina. Thank you, Yasmin. Thank you, Ivy. Gail. Thank you. Let's scroll up and see who else we had here. Saparna from India. Thank you all so much. International family, kings and queens, those of you who are watching, prince and princesses, thank you so much. I leave with you Lincoln message: just be kind and don't give up. Thank you again for being here. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. We have a new schedule, so tomorrow is another session. You never know who's coming on tomorrow. Hey, whatever it is, just be here tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you so much.